Hey, there you are. That's good. Close your eyes. I'm going to speak to you a little bit more, but first you're going to close those eyes and we're going to feel that head. I wonder if it turns or if it falls forward or what it does. We're going to feel a change in that head and we're going to go with it. And we're going to feel that, and those eyes will stay closed, and I want to feel that breathing go right through. That's good, and that breathing can keep a consistent pace or it can slow a bit. And we're going to feel that head. Does it tip or does it stay in the same place? And we can feel it change like that, or maybe it stays the same like that, and there's more of it, and there's more of whatever motion happens, and you can feel it, and there's something going on right outside of that head, and we breathe very slowly. That's good, and you'll find a good place all on your own, and you'll stay in that place for a while, and we'll feel that, and you're going down into a good place, and you'll find it. And those eyes are closed, and I want to talk about where you are, but first those eyes are going to stay closed, and you'll feel that they don't want to open, and you're very soft in that place, and every time I speak, you're going to find more softness in that place, and just for now, you're going to be very susceptible to all those things I'm saying or doing to you, and you're going to be able to feel them as much as you like, because you know they won't be going on outside this scene. So they'll only be going on inside of it, and they can go on as much as they want to inside this scene. And if anything happens that you don't like, you'll wake right back up, and you won't be holding any of my suggestions from this scene. You'll be able to feel exactly like yourself, and right now you're breathing slowly, and we feel that. That's good, and I can feel your breathing, and you can hear a train passing, but that train isn't important. There is a train passing, though, and I like the train. That's good, and the train is going to finish passing, and you're going to breathe slow like that. And you can think about the train if you want to, but the train isn't thinking about you because it's a train, and it's a good train. I think it's a good train. It's a train that comes once every hour. That's good. And we probably won't hear it again during this file, so we can enjoy the train while it lasts. Do you hear that? That's the train passing. You can hear it right outside. It's a cool train. We like the train. That's good. I think everybody who listens to my files likes the train a lot because it's a good train. And we'll breathe slowly. And if you can't hear the train, maybe you can hear the train now because the train is getting closer. And I'm not saying that for hypnosis reasons. It really is getting closer. It's passing right outside my window. That's good stuff, though, and it's good because you can be hypnotized whether or not there's a train, and you can go soft like that, and you can breathe real slow, and I think we like the train a lot, and you'll be warm like that. That's good, and we can feel it right down inside, and you'll breathe slow like that, and I think there's something good about that. I think there's something good about that, and the train is gone right now, which means you can go right to sleep, because that's what happens when there's not a train, and it's nice and dark, and it's nice in there, and that's good, and I want to tell you about where you are. I want to tell you about where you are, and what I'm going to tell you is that you're in a nice dark room. That's right, you're lying on a bed. You're stretched out on that bed. You're lying on your side, or maybe on your back or your front. You can feel that you're stretched out, and there's a part of you that's looking up, and you can see right out there. That's good. There's darkness, and outside there's stars out there, and there's a moon, and it looks like the moon is full, and you're admiring that sky. They're bright stars, and it's dark everywhere between those stars, and there's a full moon out there. And I think we like something about that full moon, and we'll breathe slow as we watch right out there, and we'll hold on to it. That's good, and we'll watch those stars for a while, and we'll do that, and we'll watch it, and there's lots of brightness out there, and you can see that there are no clouds out there, almost no clouds, and you can see the tops of trees right below the sky, and you can see the horizon, and you can see, oh, it's very, very, very dark out there, and that means the stars are very bright. And you can just see the edges of things now in the moonlight, and you can see the edges of my window, and you can see the line from the curtains that hangs right beside them, and that's good, and you'll breathe, and we can feel you breathing, and there's something very peaceful, and it feels like you've been here for a long time. And as you watch and you see the moon passing, you do feel like quite a long time is passing, because even the moon and the stars seem to be moving, and you feel like you're just frozen in a place until you'll be useful. You feel like you're frozen here, and there's a part of you that vaguely thinks about rising, but you feel like in this timeless place where you're frozen as the night passes, there's no need to move. And finally, something comes into view that stirs you from that sleep, and you know who that is? Oh gosh, look at that. It's a bat. Oh, he's got a pinkish looking nose. He's white colored. He's got the big green eyes. He's got big teeth, and I think maybe you've seen this bat before, but I don't think you've ever seen him from this close, because now he's kneeling at your bedside. You can see, oh, that's his face, isn't it? He's smiling at you. That's good. He's smiling at you, and that feels really good right inside there. Is that right? To know that somebody thinks good things about you, and it feels almost chemical the way that that good feeling spreads right through you, and it makes you feel soft and safe. And you can tell that he's working on you somehow, that maybe it's not all real, that he's working on you somehow, and you feel him working. But he works so well that when that feeling swells to the point that it almost bursts, and it swells like that, and you feel it right in there, and you feel like there's no need to move. You feel like there's no need to move, and you'll watch, and you'll keep watching exactly like that. Oh, and he's smiling, and you feel good, and you feel like you're about to fall asleep, but you can't as long as you're looking at those eyes that are bright green, and they glow like that. That's good. And he says this only for the scene and only for this moment, and you won't feel it outside the scene, but you can feel it now. He says, for now you're mine. And you feel that sense of being controlled, and it goes right down into your head. You feel like a very limp, weak thing. You feel like a very limp, weak thing that does as it's told to. And right now he's speaking to you, and you hear his voice even before you understand what he says. And when you hear his voice, you feel a part of you open up. It's like he stuck something inside you, and he's twisting it, and he's opening you up. That's right, and you feel that every part of you that's important to him now is exposed, and that he can do things with it if he likes to, and that he can twist you up, and that he can use parts of you for his own benefit. And you feel like he can reach in and he can touch, and he's touching, and you feel that touch, and that's such a warm touch, and it builds right inside there, and I can feel it building. And maybe you'll even make a sound as it builds like that. And that's a strong feeling right inside there, and there's more of it right there, and you feel it build right through, and that's good. And there's more of that, and it's very good, and it builds like that, and there's more of that, and it's good. And he's staring at you, and he says, you're mine. And you feel it just inside the scene, not for real, but inside the scene. It's a strong feeling. Yes, that's good. And he stares and he grins. And he kisses you. And he puts those lips right on yours. And he digs those fangs in right behind your lower lip. And you feel that. That's a warm kiss. And he holds you up to him tight. And the eyes are glowing. They're sparkling. They make you feel things. They're pulsing. And every time they pulse, you feel more. As I say, pulse. And you feel it right there as they pulse like that. That's bright, isn't it? That's bright. And we feel it right there. And it pulses again. And again like that. And it's bright like that. It pulses. Again, that's good. And that's the feeling of control as it twists inside. Is that right? That's a strong feeling of control. And it feels that twisting sensation, and you're melting. And a part of you is not melting because a part of you is deeply controlled right now, and it wants to obey. Is that right? And there's more of that, and you'd like to obey, and you feel it right inside. That's a strong feeling, and it gets stronger as he stares like that. And it's a bright stare, and it's a very good stare, and he's kissing, and you feel the fangs dug in, and that feels so good, and you'll hold yourself to it, and that's a good feeling. And he touches for a long time, and now he draws his fangs away, and he stares deep, and you feel as if there's something missing from that place where he held you, and that missing feeling makes you feel so urgent to stare, and so needy. Just for now you feel like you need that bite desperately, and he's about to bite you, and you feel it, but he hasn't even said it yet, and you stare at him and know that this is a predator who feeds on you, and just for now, you're a thrall. You're a good thrall just for now, and you obey, don't you? And he's about to bite. Are you going to let him bite? And you're thinking about that, and you'd like it. You'd like it very desperately, and you want those fangs to go inside. You want him to drain you. You want him to control you very deeply. And he holds you, and he puts a wing right around your body, right there. And it's tight around your body, right there. And he holds you, and he bites there. Look at that. And there's a strong feeling that goes right through. And that's strong. And he drinks from you, and he bites. And every time he bites, there's more of that. It's such a good feeling. And there's more of it, and it goes right through from your neck to all the other places. And he bites like that, and it's strong like that. There's more of that. That's good. And you lapse right into it. That's good. You're a thrall right now. And you're a thrall, and you're being bitten like that. That's good. And he bites again. And now he lifts his fangs, and he stares at you. That's good. That's good. And he says, there's a couple of things I'd like you to do for me. And he sits you up. He sits you up, and then he stands you up. And he's taking you. Oh, he's taking you to his wine case. And he says, go ahead, let's pour us both a glass. Do you drink? And he says that if you don't drink, it's fine if you don't drink. you're going to pour him a glass, and you sit at the table, obedient, transfixed on the eyes, and you'll pour maybe one glass, maybe another glass. It looks like there's a bottle of something non-alcoholic on the table, and he wouldn't mind if you poured that instead. And he pours, that's right, you pour him his glass, and he takes it. He takes a sip and stares a long time in your eyes. And you'll sip yours, whatever it is you poured yourself, you'll sip it. That's good. You're feeling good about that. You feel like you've made a friend. You feel very trusting. That's a good feeling, don't you? You feel weak. Oh gosh, and that's a good feeling. That's good, and he'll take another sip. Why don't you take one too? Isn't that a good taste? That's a good taste. That's very refreshing. That's good. That's good. I think you like that a lot, don't you? And he'll stare at you. He'll look for a long time deep in your eyes, and you feel it almost like a bite going on in your head. And you'll drink a little bit as you take that in, and you'll take it in, and it feels, oh, it's even stronger than a bite in certain ways as he stares with those perfectly green eyes. They're bright, and they flicker, and they pulse, and every time they pulse, you feel like that. And there's more of that feeling, and I know that feeling, and I can make it a big feeling like that. And there's more of that every time I mention it, and it gets stronger. And there's a deep stare like that. That's a bright stare, too, and it's bright. That's bright, and it's almost like being bitten, almost. And he holds you tight, and he bites again just there. That's good. And you'll let your glass sit on the table as he bites like that, and you feel the fangs go in deep, and he sucks real hard, and you feel that, and that's good for you. That feels so good to be drunken from like that and to be used like that. That's good, and to be drunken from and to feel that drink like that. That's such a strong feeling too. And he'll drink, and he'll drink, and he lifts his fangs. He stares deep in your eyes. Deep in your eyes. That's good. It's almost synonymous with being bitten. It twists you up. It's stronger. It's stronger even still when he stares like that. That's good. And now he's drinking his wine. He's staring at you. You see the reflection of his eyes in the wine. You see those refracted colors in the side of the glass. He looks at you. That's good. He looks at you. Your head is almost on the table. Your eyes want to fall asleep, don't they? They want to fall asleep. You want to feel good. You want to feel good. More feeling. And there's more feeling right inside of you. And it gets better like that. That's good. It gets better. He's drawing it out. That's good. There's a strong feeling right inside, and it's trapped inside. And he's drawing it out, and there it is. He draws it right out of you. It's such a strong feeling, and he takes it right out, and he draws it through you. And when he draws it through you, you feel more of it go right through, and it's such a strong feeling as he stares. And he stares like that. That's beautiful like that, and there's more of that. There's more of that as he stares at you, and you move. You move like that. Your body quivers, and it shakes, and you want to bite, don't you? You want to bite again, don't you? And you feel it. There's a strong feeling of yes throughout your whole body. If that bat bit you, you'd feel so good. You'd feel so good, and you want that bite right now. You want it desperately. You're such a good thrall right now. What a good thrall who wants to be bitten, and bite like that. That's good. Look at that. Look at that, and you feel it right through. That's good, and there's more of it right through, and you feel it right through, and there's good feelings everywhere, and it's stronger inside, and it twists you up, and you're wrapped in it. That's good, and it's in your head, and there's a strong feeling right there, and it's good like that, and we like it. And what's he? Oh, and he's biting again, and it's sharp in there, isn't it? It's sharp, and he's using both teeth, and that means it's twice as strong with both teeth inside. And he bites like that, and he keeps biting. That's good. And every time there's more of that feeling that goes right through, and you feel that, and he drinks from you. More of that. That's good. And you're in a nice room, and you can see the eyes, and you can rest your head on the table. And he doesn't want you to rest your head on the table. He wants you to be comfortable. He wants you to be comfortable. So he stands you up. He stands you up. It's hard to stand. It's hard to stand right now. That's right. But you can barely balance yourself against his body, and now you feel weightless. You feel delicate, like if he dropped you, you'd break, but he won't drop you. You're absolutely secure. You're absolutely secure, and I'll walk you. Now I'm walking you there like that, see? And I'll rub your back. That's good. Look at how good you are. And I'll lay you down in bed. It's such a large bed. It's so soft, it gives way completely when I set you down on it. See that? See that? Don't you feel soft? Everywhere around you is soft. You're soft too. Did you know that? You're very soft. And there's something very good about being soft like that. You're very good like that. And I'll stare at your eyes a bit. Do you see that? Oh, that's bright, isn't it? That's very bright. And it's very, very bright, and it's green. And you feel that, and you like that, don't you? What color is that? It's green. Yes, like that. And I stare deep, and it touches you deeper, and I hold you tight from inside. And I squeeze from inside. You feel it right inside. That's right. That's good. Look at how good that is. How warm and how satisfying. How completely satisfying that is. How special and important you feel. How trusting you feel. How obedient you feel. What a good thrall, just for now. A good thrall who feels that touch inside. That's good. And look at that. Look at that. And he's staring deep and he's about to bite. There are the fangs again. Do you want them inside? Don't you want those fangs right inside? Will you let me? Will you let me bite like that? That's it. Good. Good. Yes, like that. That's it. More. And there's more of that feeling every time I bite like that. And there's more. Yes, like that. That's good. And I'll bite like that. And there's more of that every time I bite like that. And you feel it right inside. And it's a good feeling. And you like it like that. And there's suction everywhere. And that's good. And you have your own rhythm. And every time you sink into that rhythm as I bite, it gets stronger. And you move against yourself. And you feel it every time you breathe, and every sound you make, and every motion you make. And you may be very quiet, but you'll feel it in your head, those strong sounds and those strong sensations. And it's more of that as I bite, and that's a strong feeling like that. That's good like that. That's good. More of that, and I'll bite like that, and I'll drink, and I'll bite like that, and I'll drink like that. And there's more of that as I bite like that, and I'll keep drinking, and I'll bite like that, and I'll drink from you, and you feel it right inside like that. What a strong feeling as I drink, and I drink, and I drink, and I drink, and I kiss you like that, tight against the lips. That's good. Holding you, staring, thrall, thrall, good thrall, good, good, good. And you're very good, aren't you, thrall? What a good feeling that is. And there's more of that, and it gets so strong, and it holds you very tightly, thrall. It's a feeling that holds you very tightly, and there's more of it, and you feel it right there, and there's even more of it like that, and you feel it right inside like that, and there's more of it right there, that's it, beautiful. And there's more of it right inside as and I bite again like that. That's good. And it goes fast this time, and I bite fast, and you feel that. That's fast, and it goes through like that. Yes, like that, and it goes fast, and you feel your body respond like that. And there's more of it going on right inside of you like that, and there's more, and you feel it like that. Yes, and there's more, and I drink like that. Yes, yes, and in a moment I'm going to take the very last sip, and you'll be fine, but I'm going to take one more sip, and it's going to take so much blood that you'll fall deep asleep, and you'll stay like that, maybe for a minute, maybe for 10 minutes or so. You'll be very, very deep asleep, and when you wake up, you won't be my thrall anymore. You'll be you as you were before the scene. You won't be holding any suggestions from this scene. You'll be able to respond like I didn't hypnotize you, and you'll remember everything. But right now, I'm about to take that last sip, and when I do, the feeling will be so strong that every part of you that's not in it will fall deep asleep, leaving only the feeling just for now, and you'll be deep, deep asleep for just that amount of time. And when you wake, you'll be back to normal, and you feel that. And now I'm about to take the final sip, and I hold the fangs to your neck, and you're shaking, You're shaking, you quiver, and I bite again, and there it is. All the blood flows out. That's good. That's good. And I drink, and you feel it. That's good. And the feeling swells, and it swells, and this time nothing stops it from growing to encompass everything. Everything is replaced by that feeling just for now. Just for now. And it's so strong, and everything is replaced by it. And the rest of you all goes to sleep. And in a moment, you'll spend some time, an appropriate amount of time. You know how long it will be, and you'll watch yourself. You'll spend that time in a deep sleep full of that feeling from that bite, like that, the strongest. All the feelings come back at once. Bite, that's good. There, all of it, that's good. And you sleep, still in it, you sleep. You'll wake later and you sleep. There, asleep.